Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it, I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them, we ain't never make it no. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bow. Oh God. Let her cook. All this sauce I'm trying.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
We welcome you to Churubusco, Indiana, Turtle Town as they call it. But tonight, Churubusco is the home of the Eagles, the Lady Eagles of Churubusco High School, taking on the Lakewood Park Panthers. Good evening, everybody. I'm Thad Goff. Matt Jackson is the cameraman. Lakewood Park, the visiting team from Auburn, Indiana, comes into this game having finished 16-7 a year ago. And looking to build off of that, they are under new leadership under head coach Andrew Everts. It's his first season at Lakewood Park. He had coached the boys at Lakewood Park starting in 2009. Which actually, he coached the boys at Mississinawa and Garrett. So he's got a lot of coaching experience at a couple of different high schools in Northeast Indiana as well as North Central Indiana. So he brings that boys basketball experience to the girls' side and a Lakewood Park team that has been pretty good in recent years. Churubusco trying to bounce back from Tuesday night's loss at the hands of Bishop Dwenger. That was a game where they finished 56-37 was the final. They only won 8 games all last year, so the Lady Eagles trying to bounce back from that. The Lady Eagles are under the leadership of head coach Don Cook. Don Cook has a lot of basketball experience. She's in her second year as the head coach at Churubusco, but she grew up in rural Ohio where she played basketball at a small high school. And she also was an assistant coach under Lisa Miller McBride in the early 2000s at Carroll High School. And then she rejoined the Carroll coaching staff when Mark Redding was an assistant coach. And she's very thankful. She even said in my pregame email exchange with her that she was very blessed to have worked the sideline with 2 legendary head coaches. She has 2 grown children along with her husband Rex. One of them is Seth, who's a Carroll graduate and also a basketball coach at Carroll. Well, we're coming up on the last minute before this game gets underway. We'll have the national anthem in a little bit, as well as the introduction to the starting lineups. We'll be back after this 40-second break on this broadcast of high school girls basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Back here at Churubusco High School. We will be back in just a matter of moments. We're going to have the national anthem here in a little bit. You're watching high school girls basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, SummitCitySports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on.
All right, now we'll turn it over to our PA announcer who will introduce the starting lineups.
Churubusco girls basketball, a 5'7" senior, number 0, Kaylin Foot. A 5'6" senior playing guard, number 1, Patricia Wiggs. A 5'2" guard, a junior, number 4, Nola Bayansky. Playing forward, number 11, Phoenix Smith. And a 5'8" sophomore guard, number 21, Brent Lordy. The Eagles are coached by Dawn Good. Tonight's officials for the game are Mr. James Penn, Mr. Ronnie Branch, and Mr. Stephen Howell.
Just about ready to get this game started between the Lakewood Park Panthers and the Churubusco Eagles. Churubusco is out of the Northeast Corner Conference. Lakewood Park is technically independent. You go to Max Preps, it'll tell you they're out of the Freelance Conference. I believe that technically just means that they're independent, along with various schools like Carroll High School. That's Carroll out of Floral, Indiana, at least. Anderson Prep Academy, LaPel, and others. The tip is going to be won by the Panthers, and we are underway here in Churubusco. They call it Turtle Town, but it's home to the Eagles tonight, and the Eagles do come out in a 1-3-1 zone as Kerrigan Treesh feeds that one over, and they work it around to Luca Bontrager. Bontrager's a sophomore. And as I recall, the Panthers did have some quality young players contribute in last year's 16-7 run. It's a team that Andrew Everts is taken over. They feed it inside to Graceland Martin, and Martin puts it up, but it's short, and Phoenix Smith gets the rebound for the Lady Eagles. Bianski feeds it outside. They try to go back inside, and it's knocked away by the Panthers, and they take over into the hands of Bontrager. Bontrager too strong. Offensive board pulled down by the Panthers. The number is 30. I do not have a number 30 on my roster. I'll have to check on that. But meanwhile, the Eagles come up with a takeaway, and we're going to have a jump ball. The arrow will favor the Eagles. Little bounce pass, and Smith works it to the outside. Whistle blows, and we're going to get a foul. They're going to call that foul on Lucy Young. A catch-and-shoot three for the Eagles. It is short. Battle for the board, and we're going to get a jump ball. This one will keep it with the Panthers. I'm thinking number 30 might be Raya Johnson. She's listed on this roster as number 24, but I don't see a 24 out there on the floor. Bontrager feeds it. They go back outside to Young, and Young's called for traveling. 6:20 left to play here in quarter number one. No score between Lakewood Park and Churubusco. Lakewood Park going to come out in what looks like some pressure. Looked initially like they might bring the 1-3-1 press, but instead they back up off the inbound. Catch and shoot three. That one was contested and blocked. Recovered by Bianski, and we're going to get another jump ball. This one keeps it with the Eagles. That's 3 jump balls already in this game. Patty Wiggs will inbound it for Busco. All wide open. I'm surprised Smith didn't shoot that. She was open. That's Gracelyn Martin defending for the Panthers. They fake the catch and shoot. Now Bryn Lordy is going to be called for traveling. Bontrager comes across the timeline. A 2-3 zone by the Eagles. She feeds that one over to Johnson. Johnson, the pull-up. Got it. Rhea Johnson with the bucket. We do have the announcement here in the gym that is who scored it for the Lady Panthers. Meanwhile, we get a foul on the Panthers. Kerrigan Treesh called for that one. Second team foul on the Panthers. Busco's 0-1. Lakewood Park is currently playing their first game of the season. That ball gets loose, and I thought it went off Johnson. They're going to say it went off Wiggs. Inbound goes to Bontrager. 2-3 zone here by Busco. Martin backing into the paint, dishes outside. They go inside, and Young able to score off the glass. Lucy Young adds to Lakewood's lead. A little fake there by Bianski. That's Smith feeding back outside to Bianski, and looks like Lakewood Park comes out in a little 2-3 zone. Kaylin Foote on the drive. All wide open, but again, Phoenix Smith didn't look like she was looking to take that shot. Little turnaround shot, Kaylin Foote, and it is good. A lot of zone everywhere between Churubusco and Lakewood Park. Now it's Busco with a 2-3. They got Johnson in the middle of that 2-3. Johnson backs into it, left it short, and the board pulled down by Smith. Looking for the outlet, and that's going to go off Busco right in front of the band. Lakewood Park will make a substitution. Hannah Jackway will check in. She checks in for Lucy Young. Johnson across the timeline to Treesh. As Busco continues to play that 2-3 zone, and they almost forced a turnover. Wiggs got a hand on it, but then kicked it out. The Eagles were so close to taking that one the other way, but instead the Panthers keep the possession. Eagles will set up in their zone again. Johnson makes a move to her right. To the basket. Got it. Got it to fall, did Rhea Johnson, and Lakewood Park is up 6-2. Give her 4 points for the game, and this ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles. 3:42 left to go in quarter number 1. Wiggs inbounds that to Smith. Little crossover dribble by Wiggs. She's going to fire the 3, and it's short. And Lakewood Park gets the stop. Bontrager. Good look from downtown, but Jackway couldn't hit it, and that's going to go out of bounds. That was Foot fronting defenders to keep him from getting a takeaway. We're going to get a timeout on the floor here. Well, while the Eagles take a timeout, we will also take a timeout. Back in 40 seconds.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Lakewood Park up 6-2 here at Churubusco. Churubusco trying to even their overall record as Lakewood initially pressed on the inbound. Now they go back in man-to-man. Make that more of a 3-2 zone, it looks like. We've seen a lot of zone from both teams so far in this game as Bianski feeds that one outside to Phoenix Smith. A reminder, we'll have high school football for you tomorrow night on Summit City Sports. You'll have to watch those games on ihsaatv.org. Little shot fake by Lordy, and she goes outside to Smith. Not as good a look that time. She had defenders in close, but Phoenix Smith has passed up some pretty good looks, and we've got a foul called against the Panthers. Hannah Jackway called for the foul. Again, Smith wide open, giving her all the space in the world, but she has been reluctant to shoot it. But Foot not reluctant at all as she hits the 3 ball. And nearly taken away, that was Wiggs. That's contested, but it still goes in. I thought that might have been blocked, but Jackway still knocks it down, and the Panthers go up 3. Well, here comes Lordy across the timeline, and she finds Wiggs. Patty Wiggs scoreless so far. That shot won't fall, and we're going to get a foul right on the rebound. The board pulled down by Gracelyn Martin. Olivia Conger has checked in for Churubusco. The fake by Jackway. Couple extra passes. They go inside. That floater's high off the glass, in and out. But Smith couldn't get the board. Luckily, Lordy is there to secure it. Lordy on the drive. That's traveling. It looked from here like they might just call it, and indeed they did. Well, Lucy Young, after a short break, will re-enter the game. Got to reset my fouls. The foul count is 1 for Churubusco and 3 for Lakewood Park. Eagles come back in that 2-3 zone. Treesh lost the ball. I thought Busco touched it last. Instead, the call is Eagles ball. Again, Lakewood shows some full court pressure, but they don't bring it. They get back in the half court as Conger traveled. Whole lot of turnovers so far here in Turtletown. And if I'm not mistaken, the nickname Turtletown surrounds some kind of legend. Some giant turtle that some folks say they spotted out on the lakes. And, of course, they do a turtle race every year here in Churubusco. That's the Eagles racing down the floor, but Wiggs couldn't hit the shot. Down to 45 seconds. Johnson looked like she traveled. Cook wanted the call. Don Cook lobbying, saying, how's that not traveling or how's that not carrying? Ball's out of bounds. Is going to stay with Lakewood Park. And you might notice some pink attire by some of the fans, and the Churubusco ladies wearing pink shoes tonight. I'm not sure if that's a breast cancer awareness sort of thing going on or if it's for some other reason. Even the cheerleaders have pink pom-poms. Johnson feeds outside. Corner three, that's Jackway who hits it. Down to 14 seconds, so this is probably going to be the last shot of the quarter. We'll see if they get one off. That ball's poked away, and Smith fires it outside. Three ball comes up short from Foot, and Young wins the rebound. Lakewood, if they hurry, has a chance, and they ran out of time. First quarter comes to an end. It is Lakewood Park leading 11-5. We're back after this break on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
About ready to start the second quarter here at Churubusco. It is because of our sponsors that we're able to broadcast the games we do. That includes Big Eyed Fish. They've been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. And we'll hear from some more of our sponsors as the night goes on. But right now, Lakewood Park starts out with the basketball. A lot of turnovers, a lot of zone defense from both teams. And Don Cook, the head coach at Churubusco, did say in my email exchange with her that she wanted to play a lot of man, but so far it's been a lot of zone. Looks like they're back in the man-to-man here. As Treesh feeds that one inside. Rhea Johnson traveled. We've seen a lot of that on both sides. Just 12 seconds in, and now Lakewood Park shows some pressure. They'll go into the half-court D. Cross-court pass, and that's too tall. Wiggs able to save it, but to the wrong person. She saved it to Lucy Young. A little fake by Treesh. They just get it over the defender's outstretched arm before they find Johnson. At halftime, I will give you the scoring leaders, although I should mention that those scoring leaders are unofficial. I try to keep a good handle on who's got how many points, but can't say I do it perfectly. We got a foul called down on the baseline. Carmen Miller, the freshman, called for the foul. Mara Wright, the sophomore, will check in. The Eagles have only two seniors on their roster. Kaylin Foote and Patty Wiggs are the seniors. A little fake there by Graceland Martin. Martin spinning around, comes up short. And that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Eagles. Again, Lakewood Park shows pressure. Wiggs across the timeline. Wiggs gets a high screen from Phoenix Smith. Shot fake, that was right. Nearly stolen away, that ball is loose. Saved just in time by Miller, and then the ball gets loose. And that's going to be a foul called on Lakewood Park, I think. It is on Lakewood Park. It's on Kerrigan Treesh. So now each team has one team foul here in the second quarter. And should mention that nowadays in high school basketball here in Indiana, the fouls reset at the end of each quarter. And if you commit 5 fouls in a quarter, your opponent goes to double bonus. There's no more 1-and-1. Poked away and recovered by Wright. Wright, the step back, hits the three. Mara Wright, the sophomore from downtown. That's the first points of the second quarter for either team. The floater doesn't fall. Young is fouled on the putback try. They call it on Phoenix Smith. Second team foul against Busco. And the downside of that is right after Churubusco makes it a one-score game, they put Lakewood Park right at the free throw line. And Lucy Young able to rattle home the first one. Churubusco's gotten it to one-score games a couple of times. Haven't been able to get it any closer to a tie game or take the lead. But they do force Young to go 1 for 2 from the stripe. Again, Smith with a lot of space. She fires it inside, and the foul's going to be called on the floor as Wiggs went up with the shot. Luca Bontrager called for the foul with 6:10 left to go here in quarter number 2. Long inbound Smith against that 2-3 zone. She'll fake the pass. Taken away, that's number 33, Graceland Martin, who comes up with a steal. And Lakewood Park is ready to go the other way with this one. Bontrager feeds that to Johnson. Johnson guarded very well by Mara Wright. And nobody was there to receive the pass. They're going to say that was tipped by Churubusco. Churubusco was thinking they had a turnover forced. Instead, it's back to Lakewood Park. Turnaround shot is good. Martin puts it home. Six-point lead for Lakewood Park. That's a catch and shoot. Mara Wright in and out. She made a three earlier this quarter. Couldn't hit that one. Johnson comes back outside as Wright picks her up. Martin surrounded. Finds Young. Young couldn't hit. Back outside to Martin. Left-handed shot. She traveled. That's not going to count. The visiting crowd from Lakewood Park not happy about the call. But Churubusco with another chance to move even closer. They've gotten it down to a one-score game a few times here in this first half, but they haven't been able to tie it or take the lead. Obviously, we were tied 0-0. That's the only time we've been tied in this game. Shot fake. Mara Wright down the baseline. Did she step out? I think she was fouled. Lucy Young going to be called for that one. That's the Panthers' third foul. Here in quarter number 2. And again, the fouls reset at the end of every quarter, so no more 1-and-1 in Indiana high school basketball. Poked away on the inbound and stolen right away by Johnson. And stolen right back by Patty Wiggs. Wiggs with a crossover. Miller almost wasn't ready for that pass. She misses the shot, and here come the Panthers. Little crossover by Hannah Jackway. Martin Against that 2-3 zone, she finds Bontrager. Feed inside. Loose ball. Patty Wiggs gets to it. Got to make sure she keeps that pivot foot. Check that. That's Conger. Olivia Conger, who comes up with a loose ball. Conger, a junior guard. There's some space. Patty Wiggs missed the three. Out of bounds off Churubusco. And the Eagles will get some subs in. Jada Oler and Kaylin Foote will re-enter the ball game. Timeout. Timeout called by Everts. Oh, while he takes a timeout, it's a 30-second timeout, by the way. While Andrew Everts takes a timeout, we will get a few more words in from our sponsors. Again, it's because of our sponsors that we're able to do all the different high school games that we do at SummitCitySports.com, and that includes Tom Steele Tire. They've been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services at Tom Steele Tire. Ottenweiler Contracting invests in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit OttenweilerContracting.com to learn more. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. We had seen Lakewood Park, or rather Churubusco, play a lot of zone. They seem to have gone back to the man-to-man here in quarter number 2. So far, each team has scored just once from the field. Bontrager made sure she had the foot down before she caught the ball. The feed goes inside to Martin. Martin trying to find space, and she's fouled. Patty Wiggs called for the foul. That's her first. Don Cook said that Patty's the only team member with tremendous varsity experience. She is quick to break a press and get to the hoop. She handles the ball with confidence. She's also intuitive when it comes to rebounding and defense. We want the ball in her hands. She sees her teammates well and is very unselfish. There's a lot of high praise for Patty Wiggs. She has not yet scored tonight, though. Both free throws no good, and an opportunity for the Eagles off Mara Wright's rebound. Here is Patty Wiggs with the ball in her hands. Don Cook trying to get them to cut to the right places. They find Miller. Miller, contested three. She hits it. I beg your pardon, that's for the wrong team. That was for Busco. I almost made this a 9-point game when it was a 3. That's initially poked away. Corner 3, too short from Bontrager, and here come the Eagles. They got a run-out chance. It's Oler off the glass and in. Jada Oler. And again, that's 2 points for the Eagles. Feed inside to Martin. Martin against that double team, spins in, blocked. And the Eagles with a chance to take the lead. Here comes Wright. Got to make sure she handles the ball. She does. Bryn Lordy with the jumper. Check that, Jayla Oler. Jayla Oler gives Busco the lead. That's back-to-back buckets for Oler. That layup won't fall. That was Bontrager who took the shot, and we're going to get a jump ball. Lakewood Park keeps it on the possession arrow. A minute 33 left here in half number one. Inside. Cross paint pass, but the shot too strong. It was Gracie Dock who took the shot, and here comes Busco. Oh, that was close. And turned right back over. Foot just swatted it out of the air, and Bontrager comes back down the floor, missed the shot. Who wants the rebound? It's pulled down by Johnson. Little fake by Martin. Open three, Bontrager splash. And Lakewood Park goes back in front. That's Bontrager's first three of this game. We've got 51 seconds left here at Churubusco. Patty Wiggs off the glass. No, but she's fouled. I think they called the foul on Gracelyn Martin. Well, now each team, check that, Lakewood Park has 4 fouls. So that will put Churubusco in the bonus at the next Panthers foul. But Wiggs misses the free throw. Nola Bianski checks in for Churubusco. This to make it a 1-point game. One more chance for Wiggs. No good. Gracie Dock with the board. She almost traveled after getting it. Bontrager across the timeline. The feed inside. Martin double teamed. Left hand shot. Yes. Gracelyn Martin trying to help the Panthers close the half out well. Busco can hold for the final shot. There's no shot clock in IHSA basketball. They go with a quick shot there, and now Lakewood Park with a chance to answer. 19-15. Can the Panthers get a bucket before the half? Should say, can they get a bucket on their last possession? That's an offensive foul. They call it on Gracelyn Martin. So with 11.1 seconds left, Churubusco's got time to get down the floor and set up a shot before halftime. They get it into Bianski. She gets across the timeline. That clock's down to 5 seconds. Tough catch. Oler, the shot, short. 1 second. She got it back. That will not go. It would have been good had it gone, but Oler with a tough shot to close out the first half. Nice little battle back by Churubusco, but it's Lakewood Park who leads it 19-15. And before we go to our next break, we will get some words in from our sponsors. Like I said earlier, it's because of our sponsors that we're able to do all the games we do on SummitCitySports.com. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Follow us on X at 260 Sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Laborers District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana, we are LIUNA. Specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit TJWindustrial.com. Halftime here in Churubusco, Indiana. It's the visitors from Lakewood Park Christian School over in Auburn, Indiana, who have the lead 19-15. We're back after this break. You're watching high school girls basketball on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cup Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it, I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them, we ain't never make it no. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bow. Oh God. Let her cook. All this sauce I'm trying.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSM, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Welcome back to Churubusco High School. It is Lakewood Park leading on the road 19-15 at the break. Got the scoring leaders for you. First for the visitors from Churubusco, and again, I will reiterate, these are unofficial scoring leaders for this particular game. I've got Hannah Jackway having 5 points so far in the game. Luca Bontrager with 3 so far. Gracelyn Martin with 4, Rhea Johnson with 4, and Lucy Young so far with 2. Those are the 19 points for Lakewood Park so far in this game. For Churubusco, Mara Wright has 2 threes. She's got 6 total points. Kaylin Foote has 5. She's hit a 3 and also hit a shot from the field from two-point land. And Jada Oler hit 2 deuces to score 4 points in this game. Meanwhile, it's time to get some words in from our sponsors here on SummitCitySports.com. It's because of our sponsors that we're able to do all the various games that we get to do on SummitCitySports.com. Online degree programs from the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Zioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the answer. Still got just under a minute to go before we get the start of the second half underway. We will be back after this break here on SummitCitySports.com.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions together, we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
$19-15 is the score. We're getting ready to start half number 2. We will reset our fouls here because the fouls reset at the end of every quarter. That's not brand new anymore in high school basketball, but it is fairly new in the grand scheme of high school basketball, whether here in Indiana or in other states. Not all states have that rule, but Indiana is one of the states that does. The fouls reset at the end of every quarter as opposed to at the end of every half. Churubusco will start with the basketball here in half number 2. Lakewood Park played a lot of zone defense, especially in the first quarter, and they get the takeaway here right on the first possession. Taking it all the way to the basket is Treesh, and she puts it in. Kerrigan Treesh with a 2-point bucket. And some early pressure from Lakewood Park. They showed pressure on a number of occasions in the first half. Didn't really stick with much of a full court press. Now they come out with a press on the second possession, and that shot by Foote is no good. It's going to bounce toward the end line and go out behind the baseline. And Rhea Johnson will inbound for Lakewood Park. Did get to see Churubusco in softball last year when they went on the road to play Woodland. Busco had some big runs early in the ball game, but Woodland ended up winning that one. Busco did have a very good softball team a year ago. That was another open look, but again, that's Phoenix Smith, and she hasn't been inclined to shoot it even when she's been wide open. She gets it back at the top of the key, though. Left-handed shot too strong from Foot, and it's one and done for the Eagles as we're a minute in to the second half. Feed inside, loose ball taken away by Lordy. Bryn Lordy, cross-court pass, that's stolen, but stolen right back by Smith. That 3 ball won't fall. Johnson's there for the board for the Panthers. Johnson one-on-one, and then Foot goes back in defense, and they feed it inside to Graceland Martin. That's no good. Ava McGrade was a leading scorer for these Panthers a year ago. She's graduated. Of the players that Lakewood Park has back, I believe Graceland Martin was the leading scorer for the Panthers. Averaged 8 points per game a year ago as a sophomore. So far, she's got 4 points in this game. That's what I've got her for. That was the first team foul against Lakewood Park here in the second half. I should say in the third quarter. As Lordy has Trish on her. Feeds it over to Bianski. Bianski gives it up. That's Foot on the drive. Down the baseline, left it short. And the rebound pulled down by Graceland Martin and nearly taken right back by Wiggs. That would have been a long shot if Jackway had let that one go. She misses that one, and Phoenix Smith has it. Phoenix Smith racing down the floor. Looks like Lordy just got across the timeline in time. A catch-and-shoot 3. Bryn Lordy comes up short. Offensive board, that's Kaylin Foot. And now Foot's going to fire a 3, and she hits it with Rhea Johnson right in her face, and the Eagles get back within 3. That 3 won't fall, and the Eagles have it. I think that was Wiggs, Patty Wiggs. That was Wiggs indeed who got that board for the Eagles. A shot fake by Lordy. Catch and shoot 3, and Patty Wiggs knocks it down. And this game is tied. And that's Patty Wiggs' first points of this game. Little crossover by Bontrager. Bontrager feeds that one over to Johnson. Her floater won't go. And the Eagles have it. That's going to be a foul against the Panthers. Luca Bontrager going to be called for that foul. 2 team fouls against the Panthers this quarter. Eagles have not yet committed a foul. I think this game's only been tied twice, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, the Eagles have a chance to take the lead, but they give it right back. Taken away by Bontrager, and Bontrager creates a great look and puts it home to put the Panthers up by 2. And a whistle blows. It's a timeout. A timeout taken by Churubusco. They've got 3 left, and while they take a timeout, we've got a couple of replays we're showing you. Those replays are brought to you by Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning. Patty Wiggs had been scoreless all night until this 3. This is a shot that tied the game, and I think I have to correct myself. I think this is actually the first time that this game has been tied, since it was 0-0, that is. But Patty Wiggs able to knock down that shot, but then Luca Bontrager comes up with a steal to give the lead right back to the Panthers. Well, it wasn't the steal that gave him the lead, but it was the steal that gave him the opportunity to take the lead. And she just sticks the hand out, creates a great look for herself, gets the defender to fall away. I think that was Patty Wiggs who was defending there. And the shot is good to make it 23-21. Again, those replays, as always, are brought to you by Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning. We'll have a couple of high school football matchups for you tomorrow night, including the one that I'll have, Concord versus Northside. And then I know that Bishop Dwenger will play East Noble in a Class 4A sectional. And I think my cameraman Matt Jackson's got a football game. Got a football game tomorrow, Matt? Do you know where it's at? Angola. That's where he's going. After their come-from-behind win against West Noble last week, Angola is part of the Northeast Corner Conference, same conference that these Churubusco Eagles are a part of. Bryn Lordy across the timeline. Angola taking on Garrett. Now we've also got Lures versus Mississinewa over in Gas City, Indiana. Fake three. That's Wiggs. Check that. That's Bianski. Nola Bianski, number 4. And here's Lordy on the drive. She has it taken away. It's Bontrager again. And Bontrager all the way to the cup. She scores. Back-to-back steals and deuces by Luca Bontrager. And the Panthers are up by 4, and they're going to get a turnover. That's off the Eagles. They're trying to set up a little high-low action, but Lordy could not handle the pass. And I don't suppose that Bryn Lordy might at all be related to Mike Lordy. Now, he's the head basketball coach at Eastside High School, head girls basketball coach over there. He's been there for a long time, and he's built the Lady Blazers to be a great basketball program. That was a chance for a steal for the Eagles. They don't get it. Ball's out of bounds with 3:23 on the clock. That's knocked away, off the Eagles and out. All wide open. Initially, she was wide open. Martin gets fouled on the shot. It'll be the first team foul against Busco this quarter. Mara Wright, the sophomore, called for it, and it is her first. Not a whole lot of foul trouble yet for anybody, as Martin could not hit that free throw. She's coming off a season where she averaged 8 points a game as a sophomore. That's with Ava McGrade also on the floor. Second one's good. Martin's up to 5 points for the night. And here come the Eagles. A wide open catch and shoot. Mara Wright missed the three. Nearly taken away. Who's it off of? It's off of Churubusco, right to the student section. .306 left to go here in quarter number 3. A little crossover by Bontrager. Bontrager has Martin posting. Martin able to get to the ball. Did she step out? No, I think they're going to say she was fouled. And she was. Phoenix Smith. Bontrager feeds it. Bontrager gets it, uses the dribble drive, comes up short, then gets her own miss. Johnson will fire. That's a miss, out of bounds. Would have been out of bounds even if Martin had touched it. It's going to be Busco ball. They trail by 5 with 2:37 left in quarter number 3. Inbound goes to Mara Wright. Wiggs across the timeline for Busco. She gets it over to Bianski. Phoenix Smith at the top of the key, and that time she didn't have a whole lot of space. 3 ball, no good. That was Smith. Wiggs with the board, and she gets fouled. We've seen Phoenix Smith have those open looks, but she's been hesitant to take them. She took that one. It does lead to an offensive rebound for Patty Wiggs, and she'll be shooting free throws. First one, as you saw, was no good. 2:15 left to go here in quarter number 3. Missed it. Missed them both. Wiggs going after it, and she's got it. An offensive rebound keeps things alive. The feed inside. Phoenix Smith got it. Big-time bucket for Phoenix Smith. It pulls the Eagles within 3. Phoenix Smith with her first 2 points of this game. They feed it inside. Treesh from the baseline, no good. And it's Smith with the board. The kick outside. Wiggs, too strong. That would have tied the game. And that was out of bounds off of Churubusco. Bianski seemed to think that it was out off of Lakewood Park. 1:36 left. Kerrigan Treesh will bring this ball across the timeline. Jackway lost it. Wiggs guarding her. 1:15 left. A catch and shoot 3 is no good. Bianski comes down the floor. 2-on-2. That's going to be a foul. Offensive foul on Busco. Did look like she leaned in with the elbow, and Lakewood Park takes over. Coming up on a minute to play. Treesh feeds that to Gracie Dock. 55 seconds. Martin, double teamed, got it. Gracelyn Martin puts it home, and the Panthers answer. Again, there's no shot clock in IHSAA basketball. Busco can hold if they want for the last shot of the quarter. Saved, that might have been out off Lakewood had it gone out. Instead, Busco keeps possession. Here's Wiggs. Baseline drive, and that's short, but a foul is called with 23.1 seconds left. Mara Wright's going to go to the free throw line. Rhea Johnson called for the foul. Missed the first one. Some big misses from the stripe here in quarter number 3 for Churubusco. We saw it from Patty Wiggs earlier. Second one does go, and we got a 4-point ball game. Mara Wright up to 7 points. She had hit 2 threes in the first half. We're inside 20 seconds here in quarter number 3. That's Treesh. Treesh, the defender right on her. She swings it inside. Young off the glass. Busco can get a bucket here if they hurry. Down to 4 seconds. A pull-up 3 by Foot off the mark. Offensive board, running out of time, and Wiggs never got it off. A 6-point lead for Lakewood Park as we get ready for quarter number 4 here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Let her cook, let me cook. Never gave it, I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them, we ain't never make it up. Back for everything I ever lost, I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth, we in the kitchen. Let her cook, Big Low come through frying. Hey, let her cook, okay. Too much cake out bow, oh God. Let her cook, all this talk.
30-24, Lakewood Park on top of Busco. As we go to the fourth quarter here at Churubusco High School. Churubusco trying to avoid an 0-2 start. They were defeated here by Bishop Dwenger on Tuesday night. This is Lakewood Park's first game of the season, trying to start 1-0 on the year. And we're going to get a foul away from the ball just 5 seconds into the quarter. It'll be on Churubusco, no doubt. In fact, it will be on Nola Bianski. It's a first-team foul this fourth quarter. Third personal against Bianski. Inbound to Young. Loose ball, and that's a foul from behind. They're going to call it on Mara Wright. They got her for a push-off. And for Mara, that's her second personal. Already 2 team fouls against the Eagles just 7 seconds in to the fourth quarter. Johnson came open, one dribble blocked. Probably should have just gone right up with it. But a second chance for the Panthers. They do have Martin inside. A little spin move there by Bontrager. Young posting up. Martin swings it. Young turns her head just at the right moment. Martin off glass and in. Graceland Martin, after a long possession, hits Lakewood Park as the first team on the board in the fourth. She's got 9 points for the game. All wide open, that's Kaylin Foote for 3, and she hits it. Kaylin Foote has hit 3 triples in this game. She's got 11 points. I believe she's the only player for Busco who's in double figures, and the Panthers turn it over off the hands of Bontrager. Kaylin Foote had a great look. We're back to live action, so we can't show it to you just yet. But here come the Eagles across the timeline with Patty Wiggs. Wiggs will hand that one off to Wright. Bianski, cross court. Foote, contested 3, not this time. And this time Bontrager has the board. Martin swings outside. That's Bontrager. Her 3 won't fall. Phoenix Smith did save the ball. This is going to be a jump ball, and the arrow will favor Churubusco. So the upside for the Eagles is they get the ball back. The downside is the changing possession arrow. The next jump ball goes to Lakewood Park. They'll take the good with the bad, so to speak. Especially if they can get points out of this possession. They were down 8 not too long ago. Bianski backs it outside. Smith apparently kept the foot down. The 3 won't fall. And the board pulled down by number 13 for Lakewood Park, Kerrigan Treesh. Treesh picks up her dribble and gives that back to Martin. Nice backdoor cut. The shot is good. Rhea Johnson. Wiggs across the timeline. Gives that to Bianski. Coming up on 5 minutes to play. That's a tough shot and an air ball from Smith. Bontrager with the board for Lakewood Park. They go all the way down the court, and Martin with the catch. Martin makes her move, but missed the shot. And Kaylin Foote has the board for Churubusco. And we're going to get a whistle and perhaps a timeout. 30-second timeout. I think it was called by Busco. We'll see the signal here in just a second from the official. It was Busco. So that does leave Churubusco with just 2 timeouts remaining. Meanwhile, we got a couple of replays to show you. I believe this was Kaylin Foote's 3. She's hit 3 threes in this game, and she was wide open. That was a great look. And why not take the shot when you've got that much space? But this was moments later. I think this was Bontrager's backdoor cut. We'll see it right here. Check that it was Johnson's backdoor cut. Kind of a risky move on the part of Treesh to just pick up her dribble, but Johnson moved to the basket without the basketball, created an open look, And, of course, Lucy Young, give credit to her. She came open and gave the Panthers a chance to get the ball to Rhea Johnson. I've got Johnson as having 6 points in this game. It's Wiggs to inbound. Wiggs has been rather quiet scoring-wise tonight, just 3 points so far. They came in the third quarter. Here's Lordy. They go outside to Phoenix Smith. Bianski makes the catch. Goes to her left. That ball's poked right to the official. Who touched it last? Lakewood Park did. And Wiggs will inbound. Long inbound to Smith. Shot fake. Wiggs, extra pass. Extra pass to Smith. Back outside. Bianski with an outstretched hand in her face. Missed the three, and Bontrager does grab it. And she's fouled by Phoenix Smith. That's her third personal, third team foul against Churubusco. We've got 4:26. Don Cook wants a word from one of the officials. Looks like everything's well now, as the official and Don Cook ended up smiling at each other as they walked away. To the left goes Martin. Martin. Handoff Treesh. Young short on the three. Treesh has got it. Bontrager fakes. She's got Martin down low, but Bianski staying with her in man-to-man. Now they find Martin, and Martin missed it. Had a good look, but couldn't hit. That's going to be a jump ball, and the arrow will keep it with Lakewood Park. And we'll see if the Panthers can capitalize here. 3:53 left to go in regulation. Jada Oler will check in. Supposed to have some more high school basketball for you tomorrow night as Norwell takes on Bluffton from Ossian. That's an air ball off the hands of Martin, and the Eagles come away with it. Jump ball, that'll give it back to the Eagles. Oler, trailing defender. Little shot fake, and a foul is called. That goes against the Panthers. Lordy was fouled. Kerrigan Treesh called for the foul. That's the first team foul against the Panthers here in quarter number 4. Carmen Miller, the freshman, re-enters for Busco. It's been a while since she's been in, it seems like. Long inbound, and they get it to Smith. Bryn Lordy has it. She gets the screen from Smith. Smith just gets it into the hands of Patty Wiggs. Tough shot, no good. Batted around and picked up by the Panthers. It's Bontrager. Bontrager dives back to the deck to get it. And finding a crease is Treesh, and Kerrigan Treesh takes it all the way to the basket. Kerrigan Treesh, just 4 points in this game, but that's 2 huge ones on that last possession. They just barely get it to Oler, and Oler is fouled with 2:49 left in quarter number 4. Gracelyn Martin has her third, second team foul against the Panthers here in quarter number 4. 2:49 left. 2 team fouls against the Panthers, 3 against the Eagles. Again, Smith was open, being a little more patient, and that's taken away. It's Johnson. Loose ball out of bounds off Busco. The turnover was created by Martin. .239 left in this game. Unless, of course, we go into overtime. That shot is blocked And that might have been either Oler or Miller who blocked the shot, but the Eagles turn it over. It's thrown right to the Busco bench. 2:31 coming up here in quarter number 4. Bontrager with Wiggs guarding her, gets a screen. That was Treesh. Poked away from behind and recovered by Martin. And we've got a foul. That basket will not count. The foul came before the shot. But that's the 4th team foul on Busco, so the next one would put Lakewood Park at the free throw line. Lakewood Park is technically Lakewood Park Christian School is what the school is called, out of Auburn, Indiana. Auburn, of course, is home to the Auburn Cord-Duesenberg Museum as we get a foul right on the inbound. And that'd be team foul number 5 against Churubusco, so this will be free throws. Gracelyn Martin going to the free throw line. Martin with 9 points in the game so far. Got it. And she's got to hit one more. She's got to shoot one more, I mean. It's not 1-1, and even if it was 1-1, you only need to walk away if you miss. This was not a shooting foul. The officials are discussing. It was not a three-point play. Yeah, she's got to shoot one more time. Yeah, the rule is there's no more 1-1 in Indiana high school basketball. They still have that in the college game, but in Indiana high school basketball, they do not have that. Both free throws are good. And, of course, if you were to do something like that on a 1-1, you'd still get both points. Coming down on 2 minutes to play, an 11-point lead for Lakewood Park. This is their largest lead of the game as Lordy draws some contact, gets her own rebound off the miss, but the second one doesn't go, and that was touched by Rhea Johnson on the way out. Caitlin Foote, the senior, will re-enter with 1:54 left. And it looks like Dawn Cook just took her fourth timeout, leaving her with one left. And it was indeed Dawn Cook who took it. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 40 seconds.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
38-27, Lakewood Park up by 11 with 1:54 to go. This is their largest lead of this game. Churubusco led once. I believe that was in the second quarter. They tied it here in the second half. I believe that was in the third quarter. But they got a long way to go if they want to come back in this thing, and a short time to do it. 1:54 left. Inbound goes to Kaylin Foote. Foote with the hook shot, no good. It was Gracelyn Martin who got the board. Bontrager will bring it out, and well, you got to make sure you dribble with your offhand there. She was dribbling with her right hand as her right hand was closest to the defenders. Got to make sure you protect that basketball. Looks like a 1-3-1 zone here by Busco. All wide open. They found the look but didn't find any points. It's a jump ball, and the arrow keeps it with Lakewood. 1:21 left. Cutting through traffic, loose ball. And a foul from behind. Lordy got bumped. And it's going to be on Hannah Jackway. That's Jackway's second, 1:16. And by the way, got some more high school basketball coming up for you tonight as Leo takes on Heritage. I believe Joe Northern will be on the call for that one. Bryn Lordy feeds that one over to Jada Oler. Oler has it go loose. She was trying to hit Phoenix Smith, and Smith couldn't make the catch. Clock stops with 1:08 left in regulation. Busco puts on a little pressure. And the Panthers get the ball into Bontrager. Up the floor to Martin. Left-handed shot is good. It's Jackway who scores it. Shot fake, foot. Clock down to 45 seconds, and the Eagles turn it over. That's Bontrager with the takeaway. Coming up on 30 seconds left to play, a 13-point lead for the Panthers, as it looks like they're about to start their season on the right foot. Busco will fall to 0-2. And, of course, there's no shot clock in IHSAA basketball, but you do still have to worry about the 5-second violations as we get a foul called on Patty Wiggs. It's the 15th foul, and already, check that, the 16th foul. Already, Lakewood Park's in the double bonus with 20.9 seconds left. So Hannah Jackway will shoot two. Oh, check that. That's Rhea Johnson at the line. And she connects on the first one. She'd get one more even if this was 1-1. Rhea Johnson with 7 points. But missed the second one. It's Wiggs with the board for Busco, and Wiggs goes quick. 15 seconds left. Wiggs gets it off, short. Rebound into the hands of Johnson. Johnson will cross over. Gets it across the timeline to Bontrager, and now Lakewood Park can just dribble out the clock. It's down to 1 second, and this game is over. And the Lakewood Park Panthers are your winner, 41-27 over the Eagles of Churubusco. So Lakewood Park opens up their season 1-0 with the win on the road against Churubusco. Their next game will be on November 8th. That'll be against Randolph Southern. The Randolph Southern Rebels is the matchup for Lakewood Park in their next game. And Churubusco falls to 0-2 with the loss. Their next game will also be on November 8th. That will be against Hamilton, the Hamilton Marines. A little prayer circle to close things out. As Lakewood Park, the private Christian school in Auburn, Indiana, wins it 41-27. That'd be the reason for the prayer circle. The private school from private Christian school from Auburn, Indiana. Apologies, got myself tongue-tied there. Private Christian school from Auburn, Indiana holds the prayer circle on the road here at Churubusco. It's time to recognize our Parkview Sports Medicine players of the game, and first is going to be Lucy Bontrager. 2 big steals and 2 big buckets to help close out this game for Lakewood Park. And also Gracelyn Martin. She finishes this game with 13 points, the leading scorer for Lakewood Park. Gracelyn Martin and Luca Bontrager, your Parkview Sports Medicine players of the game. And that's going to do it from here at Churubusco, Indiana. Lakewood Park wins it on the road, 41-27 for my cameraman, Matt Jackson. This is Thad Goff saying so long from Churubusco. You've been watching high school girls basketball on SummitCitySports.com. Be sure to tune in to watch Leo take on Heritage. That game will tip off in about 10 minutes. Again, the final here, 41-27. Lakewood Park beats Busco.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.